チョイスはごめんだろう。覚悟決めろ。絶対的ピンチを切り抜けて笑うよな。最高のスリルを求め飛び込んでみよう。 Just be yourself, be yourself。 遅くはないさ、本当の時を生きよう。 Love, show yourself, show yourself。 つまずいても立ち上がればいいのさ。今その手の中握りしめた熱き想い加速させろ。恐れるなよ、抑えるなよ、お前こそがデザイアー。夢の彼方で何も歌う。分かり合える、分かち合える、誰もがそうデザイアードバーさ。圧倒的ペースを見せられてへこむよな。惨めなレースはごめんだろう。行かれてみろ。衝動的ソウルに火をつけてかけるよな。乱暴なアクセルベタ踏みで飛ばしてみよう。 Trust, be yourself, be yourself。 限りはないさ、あるがままに生きよう。 Love, show yourself, show yourself。 願いの炎育てていけばいいのさ。今その瞳が見据えた世界、目指す未来加速させろ。立ち止まるな、振り返るな、お前こそがデザイアードライバー。愛の彼方で何を描く。通じ合える、つなぎ合える、誰もがそうデザイアードライバーさ。どこまでだっていけるはずさ。何振り構わずに進もう。ただ心のまま求めるまま信じるまま進めばいい。風をつかみ空を渡る永遠の光。 You're just a viper。 その手の中握りしめた熱き想い加速させろ。恐れるなよ、抑えるなよ、お前こそがデザイアードライバー。夢の彼方で何も歌う。分かり合える、分かち合える、誰もがそうデザイアードライバーさ。
Speedrunning soldier. It's a brand new game, new twists and turns. Where's the route gonna go as my time begins to burn? New setups unlocked and mistakes have been cracked. 30 years old, gonna bring the retro game back. Speedrunning soldier, reporting for duty. Art formed like a flower, showing off its great beauty. Got the tech, got the skills, font line for presentation on the line. Represent this great SRC nation. They wanna hate us as we shredding up the series. The loyal of the loyal, and they all be fearing me. You looking at the champ, world best of the lot. Taking your childhood memories and we leave them in shock. Gearing up, seat set, using ultra instinct. Smashing up the targets, leave the record extinct. You can call me a nerd, don't care what you think. I'm the speedrunning soldier, bringing runs back from the brink. I'm just a speedrunning soldier, dedicated to my craft long after my death. The speedrunning soldier, 6 Sinking to the lowest depths as I take my last breath. I'm just a speedrunning soldier. Crap flowing through my veins as I'm taking the reins. The speedrunning soldier. Exploding all the brains as I'm getting perfect frames. I'm just a speedrunning soldier. Dedicated to my craft long after my death. The speedrunning soldier. Sinking to the lowest depths as I take my last breath. I'm just a speedrunning soldier. Crap flowing through my veins as I'm taking the reins. The speedrunning soldier. Exploding all the brains as I'm getting perfect frames. Switching patches for the route, the optimal one. Grinded and refined, gotta make myself number one. Practice day and night, RNG a rig fight. Hoping for that gold glimmer in the dense fog light. So nice to see that gold take stage. Combat screaming out as I'm using the mage. Use the buff, get the stuff, gotta make my attack. I'm already minutes ahead, I can't afford to slack. Collecting all the gems like a jewel store heist. Modified the code as I slice and dice. Arbitrary code, the game is my command. Skill has gone ablaze as the fire is fanned. I lend a hand to the board, never leave him behind. Another comrade in arms in the game of a line. Get him on the feet, pass him the controller. Another mission passed from the speedrunning soldier. I'm the speedrunning soldier. Dedicated to my craft long after my death. The speedrunning soldier. Sinking to the lowest depths as I take my last breath. I'm just a speedrunning soldier. Crap flowing through my veins as I'm taking the reins. The speedrunning soldier. Exploding all the brains as I'm getting perfect frames. I'm just a speedrunning soldier. Dedicated to my craft long after my death. The speedrunning soldier. Sinking to the lowest depths as I take my last breath. I'm just a speedrunning soldier. Crap flowing through my veins as I'm taking the reins. The speedrunning soldier. Exploding all the brains as I'm getting perfect frames. Right, left, straight, left, right. Blinded from the forest, sacred meadows, pure light. Temple to temple, a tree to a whale. Glitch has been corrupted, now the game holds a tail. From humble beginnings to a casual feat. Now a sub 10 time execution wanting repeat. Consoles getting broken, the armor growing massive. $50 carts now becoming more expensive. Set the grandest stage, difficulty intense. To the outside looking in, it does not make sense. Just a bunch of nerds, but we made an impact. Dedication to a craft, with the glitches exact. I can't expect for them not to understand. They try to take my knowledge and shove back in their plan. Now I'm standing at the front for the runners next gen. The soldiers take the front for us to shock them again. I'm just a speedrunning soldier. Dedicated to my craft long after my death. The speedrunning soldier. Sinking to the lowest depths as I take my last breath. I'm just a speedrunning soldier. Crap flowing through my veins as I'm taking the reins. The speedrunning soldier. Exploding all the brains as I'm getting perfect frames. I'm just a speedrunning soldier. Dedicated to my craft long after my death. The speedrunning soldier. Sinking to the lowest depths as I take my last breath. I'm just a speedrunning soldier. Crap flowing through my veins as I'm taking the reins. The speedrunning soldier. Exploding all the brains as I'm getting perfect frames. I'm just a speedrunning soldier. The speedrunning soldier. I'm just a speedrunning soldier. The speedrunning soldier. I'm just a speedrunning soldier. The speedrunning soldier.
Do I say it? Should I say it? You all know what I want to say. Good morning, Speedromizer community! It has been entirely too long since I've been able to say that. Welcome to Speedromizer V's Draft Lottery. I will say, this is the third stream that we've done, or third overall event that we've done on this channel. And just seeing all of the first-time chatters in chat to my immediate right, your left, is mind-blowing. First and foremost, thank you to everybody that submitted a game or told somebody about this event. I do want to correct myself very briefly. During the announcement, I said that we had a grand total of 60-something-ish runners in the pool, that we didn't break Speedromizer 3's overall runner count. I was actually wrong. Upon further investigation, we in fact did break the overall runner submission from Speedromizer 3. We beat it by 1 run. So 76 runners submitted for Speedromizer 5. That is teachers, people that just wanted to teach, people that just wanted to learn, and people that wanted to do both. Thank you to everybody that has made this event possible. Now, a bunch of people have been asking, DJ, you've done toy capsules, you've done playing cards, which I still have from Speedromizer 2. You've done roulette wheels, you've done custom programs. What are you going to do for this event? And before we get into that, we have a lot of really good information to go through. So, welcome to Speedromizer 5's Draft Lottery. And BZ, if you're listening, yes, in fact, we are here. So, for those of you who are brand new or that just learned about this, maybe you were somebody that got told by a friend, maybe you are one of the 70 discords that I posted in regarding this event, and yes, there were 70 discords I posted in. Both servers that I found on SRC and those that I was already a part in. And for all of the admins that I messaged out of the blue that allowed me to do this, thank you so much. So, real quick, those that have opted in for a game those of you that have opted in for a game will receive one. If you wanted a game, you are getting a game. From today, so between now and June 6th, you have just over 90 days to learn your new game. If you are unable for some reason to learn your game, whether it be physical or technological restrictions, please reach out to me. We will get you re-rolled and have you pick a different game from the unselected runs. For those of you that are wondering who we're raising money for, we are raising money for QMUNITY. The marathon this year will run from June 6th at 10 a.m. and will go to Sunday, June 9th. We are running for 4 days this time. We're not running overnight. There's just no way we could do it. As you may have seen on the Ungus page and in the main announcement, we will be opening volunteer signups shortly after this draft ends. And our target this year is, well, it's for QMUNITY, and we'll get to that in the next slide. But our overall target this year is for $1,000 Canadian, which I'm not sure what that equals out to be USD, but I know we can hit it. We hit 805 last event, so we can definitely hit 1,000, no problem. And speaking of QMUNITY, just pull up my slide here. Technical issues, gotta love it. There we go. You gotta love Google sometimes. So, we are raising money for QMUNITY. QMUNITY is British Columbia's queer, trans, and two-spirit resource center, providing safe space for two-spirit, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersexual, and asexual folks and their allies, offering assistance through programs and referrals to those who need it. And there is so much information on this. There's too much to fit into a slide. For more information, please visit QMUNITY, https://QMUNITY.ca. Now, if anybody has taken a look in the VODs channel lately, you may have noticed that we are finally on YouTube. All 4 events, so Speedromizer 1, 2, 3, 4, every draft lottery, every promotional video, and every run is now available for the first time on YouTube. youtube.com/@Speedromizer. And the VOD for this draft lottery will be live very shortly after this event ends. And obviously all of the channels all of the links in the VOD channel have been reflected. They all now go to a playlist. So go ahead and subscribe to that. And speaking of events, there have been many people that have been asking since the end of Speedromizer 4, DJ, what about Speedromizer 4.5? I'm happy to say that Speedromizer 4.5 will in fact be happening. These will showcase the runs that were not selected for Speedromizer 4 that were designated backup in this event. And should your run or one of your runs not be chosen for this event and you still want to showcase it, please reach out to me. We can get you added to that schedule. And the dates for this will take place March 31st on Trans Day of Visibility. Starting times to follow. And what is a Speedromizer without sponsors? Now, this isn't the only sponsor we have. We have more coming down the pipeline, none that I'm going to mention off the top of my head right now. But one that we do have confirmed right now is Kana Peachtree, who does wonderful emotes and has offered to do the emotes for Speedromizer once we hit affiliate. And we only need one more requirement for that, which is the stream on 7 different days. And once we hit affiliate status, Kana has offered to make emotes. She has her own Fiverr, which I highly recommend checking out. They're great emotes. Give Kana a follow. Twitch.tv/Kana Peachtree. She's a wonderful human being, and thank you to her for offering to do these emotes. And here's the moment, well, one of the moments that y'all have been looking for. When I said that this was the biggest draft lottery in Speedromizer history, I was not joking. This is the entire games list. And runners off to the side. If you need a magnifying glass, Walgreens does sell them for about $6 to $8 a piece. So if you need it, there it is. So I want to point out one thing real quick. If you notice where it says DJ Fatso, you'll notice that I have 2 runs in. The first one, which was the very first game ever banned from the inaugural Speedromizer event, happens to be this game I have right here. It's called Shaq Fu. It's terrible. And it is actually a complete copy. Complete inbox copy of Shaq Fu. This game was on the Super Nintendo. This is on the Sega Genesis, obviously. It was on the Game Boy. It was on the Sega, whatever the Sega handheld console was. And it was also on the Commodore Amiga for some reason. Why the Amiga needed Shaq Fu, I'm not too sure. Well, ask the fine folks at Electronic Arts. They'll probably charge you about $7.99 for the answer, but you know, there it is. But that's not what I was actually trying to get at. You'll notice that there are actually 3 games under Shaq Fu, which is New Super Lucky's Tale, Backyard Wrestling 2, and SmackDown or SVR 2009, or WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. So what I did is I took all 3 of those games. I wrote them out down on slips of paper. I randomly picked one, didn't look at it, and tossed it in the pool and destroyed and threw away the other 2. So I have 1 game in the pool that I know of and 1 game I don't know of in the pool. What that game is, I don't know, but we're gonna find out together. And if we advance here, this is the full runner list. This is everybody that is currently in the draft pool. So as I said, this is a mixture of people that wanted to teach runs, teach and learn a game, as well as people that wanted to learn a game. So there are a few first-time runners in this pool. The one that I can see right off the bat is my music producer of just over 10 years, Legit True, who will be doing his very first run at Speedromizer 5. So I'm sure there are a few others in the pool, but thank you to everybody that submitted, because this event would not be possible without you. And I think it is time to start the draft lottery. Now, you're asking, DJ, you've been stalling for I don't know how long. What is the draft pool? What are the envelopes that we saw in the spoiler? Well, I'm going to tell you. So you see, I have all of these envelopes right here. We have one for the runner, It also comes in red because I ran out of red. And we also have one for the games. Now, if you think that I went out and bought 128 envelopes, you would be incredibly wrong. Because yes, I did in fact buy 2 sets of loose leaf paper, and I folded them into 128 envelopes. You're probably asking yourself, DJ, why would you do that? That might have been a little bit of time. That might have been slightly time consuming. And in that case, you'd be right. So you're one for two. Now, you might be thinking, are you gonna pick them, one at a time? No. If we move over to my very professional setup here, to make sure I have everything, you'll notice that we have this proper lottery drum. It's for raffle tickets, but instead, it's going to be games. So we're going to take, now, real quick, there are 8 stacks. There are 8 of these piles. There are 8 games, 8 runners each stack for a total of 128. We're gonna throw both of these in here, spin it around a couple times, see what comes out. So, without further ado, DJ, let's start the draft lock. As soon as I get the cage open. In go the games. In go the runners. We're going to lay those flat so they spin around all nice and clean. And one thing I did actually want to point out real quick, on every single one of these, there's a code. I don't know, it should be one of these. There's a code on every single envelope so that we avoid anybody getting their randomly assigned game or getting a game that they already know. So, without further ado, we're just going to spin. That was the runner, this is the game. Are we good? Oh. We're good? Alright, transition. Alright, so here we go. First envelope. Why did past DJ have to tape these so intricately? Yeah. And the very first runner drafted for Speedromizer V is War Drums. War Drums, if you are here, your draft game is Empathy, Path of Whispers. As I always say, congratulations or my condolences, whichever the case may be. And I'm going to keep these off to the side in case things go messy. So I actually need to find a spot to put these. Also, I saw somebody talk about Shaq in the Discord. Well, or in the chat. There's your Shaq. There's your Shaq moment. So with that being said, let's draft the second game. Yep. All right. Waiting for, there it is. Keep forgetting we have, let's see, 1, 2, we have 4 screens going, 4 cameras for this one event. Beating out Speedromizer 2s by double. So, the next, you know, I'm gonna keep chat open for a sec. There way I can pop chat out. There it is. All right, cool. Now I can see chat and not have to look at my cam the whole time. All right, so the next runner of the draft is Anarchy ASF. I keep forgetting I have to have Video Ninja up. Anarchy. Your drafted game is oh, this is appropriate seeing as who I just saw in the chat. Super Smash Bros. Melee, Adventure Mode, Easy. That is a very cozy run. Once again, congratulations or my condolences, whichever the case may be. It should also be noted that I wrapped all of the submissions in games in little pieces of paper, which was left over from making the envelopes. All right, so on to the next one. SJ, J, FE. And we're back over here now. This is the first purple envelope, by the way. Because again, I had 8 left and ran out of red. The next runner of the draft lottery is Carmillion. That's right. Carmillion, your draft game is it's life. Oh, I'm sorry. I read that wrong. It's death and taxes. It's the same thing. Death and taxes, life. Same thing. All right. Back to the wheel we go. MM for runner. And AM for game. It's MM for runner. AM for game. We take all possible precautions during the Speedromizer V draft lottery. And speaking of the draft lottery, we have another runner to draft. The next runner of the draft lottery is that one bird boa. I really should have had like a little tiny letter opener. But, you know, this is Speedromizer. We don't plan anything. We just plan things well enough to plan things. Ooh, this is going to be a good one. That one bird boa, congratulations. You have been drafted Final Fantasy 1 randomizer. I think there are only 2 randomizers in the pool. So congratulations. All right, back at it again. Alright, TD for runner. And NQ for game. Okay. Alright. Next runner. Going down the list. Next runner. What game am I gonna pick? And I said I can't freestyle. All right, here we go. The next runner of the draft lottery, Totor runs. Now, what game will Totor run? Well, I've got in this envelope right here. Totor, your game is Similand. Perfect. All right. I love all these comments that say, weird way to say Shaq, or congrats on Shaq. Everybody's going to explode when I pick Shaq. Right, PG for runner. PG. FD for game. Oh hey, I'm over here again. There's gonna be track marks in my carpet when I'm done. But we're gonna see The next runner, everybody, of the draft lottery pool is... I'm probably going to butcher this, but Java on Earth. Javin, your next game for the next 90 days will be... Come on, there we go. Ace Combat X, Skies of Deception. Congratulations. The fun value of that game is sky high. I see you, Gooby. That's the runner, and that's the game. And because these are the last two, we're doing a double draft. Alright, so first one, runner XZ. XZ. And game is EZ. Alright, and the last one is VE for runner, MW for game. Alright. We're double drafting. For those of you that are just joining us and you can hear me rattling off letters, these are codes that we have in the back of every envelope to make sure that nobody gets their draft game or gets a game that they already know. So, we're going to do XZ. The next runner is Kiri 6969. Kiri girl. There we go. Kiri, your game for the next 90 days is... I think this is one of the games that I put in just because it was so interesting. It is Colin McRae Rally 2005. And if you're wondering what system this game is on, it's on the N-Gage. There's emulators for it. Shotu can help you in that department. All right. So last one of the first pack of 8. Yeah. Making sure I'm opening the last or the envelope the right way. The last runner of the first pack, the Masked Mango. Mango, your game for the next 90 days. You know, I had a system for opening these, and it went right out the window with the second envelope. Is Vectronom. Congratulations. Alright, so the bad news is no Shaq Fu yet. The good news is somebody's still going to get Shaq Fu. And I'm going to roll this fancy 8-sided die to see what pile we pick next. Funny enough, it's number 7. In we go. In go the runners. In go the games. Shut it ever so tightly. Alright. UD for runner. SH for game. So, the next runner of the lucky draft lottery pool is in fact Hobtor. Who, if I remember correctly, has a birthday today. So happy birthday, Hobtor. Hobtor, as a birthday gift to you, I give you Kirby Squeak Squad. Congratulations and happy birthday. Back over to the spinning wheel. We have QQ for game for runner. FV for game. FV, V as in violin. Ooh. And back at it again. As soon as I see the transition on the screen. Oh, there it goes. So the next runner of the draft lottery, as soon as I get chat back up. Magius. Your game for the next 90 days will be. Well, that one actually came off clean. Okay, this is a classic. Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. Congratulations. Spyro is one of those games that seems to pop up every single Speedromizer. And it's awesome. It's a great series. Back over to the wheel. All right, runner, we got LH. And then we have VV for runner. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I was just over there at the wheel, grabbing 2 more envelopes for the 5th Speedromizer event taking place June. Wait, what? I'll worry about that one later. The next runner of the draft lottery is Derek GNC. And Derek. As I said, if we made a technical glitch, we will correct it post-draft lottery. Derek, you get the game that I can't pronounce. Well, I can pronounce half of it. You got Hunter x Hunter something, something, something. Ryo Maku no Saidan. All right. Back to the wheel. There we go. Perfect, right on each other. Runner LR. Game TI. Gotta make myself look good for this next pick. Because you know it's gonna be something epic. By the way, if you may have noticed, I didn't make all of these envelopes the exact same because I don't do origami. All right. The next runner is Frozen Spade. Yeah, I apologize if these aren't focusing in, but, you know, I've been using the same webcam since 2020. I'm due for an upgrade. Speaking of upgrade, Frozen Spade, your game that is the next game that is going to upgrade your speedrun.com list of epic runs is in fact one that is bound from Earth. Wait a minute. Earthbound? Sorry, Gooby, I had to steal a segue or two or five, or I've lost track. And speaking of segues, I'm gonna segue back over to the wheel and get the next couple of games. Runner is LS. Yep, and then game is QS. All right, the next runner, because I've run out of segues already. Shoutouts to Count Gooby, who can do a lot of these segues better than I can. All right. Next runner is in fact Turkey SR. And I just wrote these down as usernames. I didn't like shorthand any of these. So, all right, Turkey, get ready. Hang on. You sitting down? You need to be sitting down. I'm gonna knock your socks off. You're not even wearing socks. I'm gonna knock the non-existent socks off you with this next game. Because it's a tale of a game. Wait a minute, Tails, DuckTales Remastered. So, you know, while Turkey finds their socks, we're gonna pick the last 2 games of this stack. One, 2, 3, 4. I don't have anything that runs with 4. They're doing 3. Just to kind of speed it up. Alright, so first one. OC. MN. MN. N is in Nicole. Second one is TA. YJ. That is the game. YJ. I'm just gonna roll with it. The left. Work. Well, I got one more. Yeah. NK. UR. Okay. All right. We got 3 submissions coming at you right now. 3. The first one right here. The next one. Bean Queen Soul. Or Beam Queen, sorry. Yep, that's the one. Beam? I'm gonna beam you out this next game. And it is gonna be Spyro Reignited Trilogy for Spyro 1. Congratulations. I also realized that I put the card in backwards for your name. That is actually your full card. I have all your submissions right there. All right. That was the first of 3. I am running out of space on this desk. There's a mountain of envelopes. But this is Speedromizer. We plan the schedule and that's about it. And even the schedule that we plan doesn't, stay as is. But marathon season, what do? You scream internally and hope it all works out. They're enveloping my desk. Oh, I didn't open the envelope yet. That wasn't even the right one, but okay. Yeah, so yeah, it's Lady Hadria. I saw that. It's a problem for future DJ. Y'all saw nothing. That was... Yeah, it's the Bard's Tale 2018. There you go. It's somewhere in here. Make sure. Oh, there it is. Okay. And the last one is Sir Jeffrey. And the last game of stack number 2. As soon as I can stop fighting with the envelope. The true final boss of Speedromizer V's Draft Lottery is in fact the envelopes. Sir Jeffrey, if you are listening, your drafted game is Wings of Darkness. Congratulations. I'm gonna start doing these 2 at a time just so that we're not keeping people here for 3 hours. As much as I would love to keep people here for 3 hours, no, I can't do that. Back to the wheel. The wheel with the deal. First one is JK, DZ, Z. Z is in zebra. And the other one is XD. XD. X is in xylophone, D is in donkey. The game is UL. And back over to the table we are. So let's do the first one. All right, the first envelope of set 3. Master Roxas. And Master Roxas, you have been drafted. Man, this game blows. Why did I put this in? It's leaf blower, man. Don't worry. The next 90 days are just gonna blow over. All right, the next one. Is Echo Tree. That's right, chat. Air out all of your bad leaf blower man puns. All right, Echo Tree. Your draft game is Yoda Stories. See, Yoda Stories a bit of your time to learn this run. All right. Back to the wheel with the deal.
It's a trip. It's got a funky beat.
RQ and GL. And then QR, TW. TW. That's what I figured. Right. And now we're back over here. All right. It's like Christmas morning. You know, you're opening gifts, but instead of exchanging gifts, you're exchanging games with people you've never met. You know, traditional Christmas things. Eros. That is the next runner-up in the draft lottery. Shoutouts to Fine Tip Pens. And the back of this envelope says GL. Well, good luck on whatever this game is. Eros, you have been drafted. Colin McRae Rally 2.0. Congratulations. You got Colin McRae Rally 2.0. All right, and we are ready for the next one. The next runner in the draft pool is Icy Bone Shredder. Right there. Icy, I need you to chill, because your game's right here. What it is, I have no idea, because that's the nature of this event, but we're all gonna find out together. I saw the S on this and I thought it was something else. It is, in fact, Super Mario World. Which conveniently, I have right here. Congratulations. All right. Back to the wheel. As the old saying goes, spin the wheel, make the deal. All right, first one is KV. ZJ. No, ZJ. No, Z. Z is in zebra. Alright. Last one is ZX. No, ZX. Z is in zebra. DC. T is in tiger, C is in cobra. Cool. And we're back again. We're back at it. Live. Speedromizer V's Draft Lottery. Where what you submit is not what you run. But I, in fact, cram into an envelope, run through a tumbler, and hope this all works. Alright. So, the next runner is Steve TV Online. And Steve, I know you're on a TV somewhere online, and I hope you're listening, because that was an awful segue. Steve, from my TV to yours, your draft game is Knight's Journey of Dreams. Which, a little bit of backstory as I get the next envelope ready, was one of those games I found randomly on speedrun.com, and it was amazing. The community is incredibly welcoming. You will have a blast with this game. And speaking of blasts, we got another runner. Come on. I'm trying gingerly not to tear these envelopes, but obviously that's not going to happen. Alright, so the next runner is TM0153. Alright, so I don't know what technical machine number 153 is. Might be like a Gen 12 type Pokemon deal. I don't know. But you know, we don't have any room for it, so we're gonna overwrite one of the things that you know with the contents of this envelope, and it's gonna be an amazing one because you're gonna get a Halo. Wait a minute, Halo 4. Halo 4. Halo 4. Now I loved playing Halo in my mid to late teens. I played my fair share of Halo 3, Halo Reach, and to a lesser extent Halo 2. Didn't play too much of Halo 4 though. But we're gonna, you know, go around in circles, and if we're gonna go around in circles, we might as well spin the wheel. So. Yeah, ready? All right. Next one is QL. Yep. And SW. No, SW. S as in Sam. All right, and then the last one is BQ and ZM. All right, and now we're back over here. We're on the air. So if I dare, I will open up these next few envelopes. Starting with this next envelope, which I'm just gonna rip open at this point. These things have been sitting out for a week and a half. And inside this in particular envelope was the Terra Stark. Right there. And Terra, hopefully the next game won't be terrible or too terrifying. But knowing that there's a game in this pool that not even I know what it is, well, let's hope for the both of us that it's not what I think it is. It is in fact, well, it's kind of terrifying. It's Ghostland Yard. Ghostland Yard. All right, the next one. The next runner up, as I, just rip open the envelope at this point. Karabachi. Karabachi! I don't know if they're here. But if not, they're gonna miss the awesome moment where they've been drafted. Oh, awesome. Kelowna 2. Dream Champ Tournament. All right. Roll the die. We get stack number 3. What's gonna be in here? We'll have to spin and see. There we go. There's the games. There's the runners. Seal it up right there. Follow me, camera guy. And spin it around. There's 1 runner, 2 runner, 1 game, 2 game. Alright, first one is CC. PU. Alright, AQ. WP. Cool. Are you ready for some more Speedromizer action? We got 4 more envelopes to crack open. It's like one of those. It's like one of those streams where you crack open a bunch of magic cards, and the streamer pulls like a $10,000 Black Lotus, cased in gold. You think, well, why can't that be me? Well, you got the next best thing in Speedromizer, except there's no solid gold Black Lotuses. There's just a bunch of folded paper and, you know, this event. That was a horrible segue, but you know what's not horrible? It's in fact epic. Is our next runner of Silver Sun Frenzy. Silver Sun, you have drafted Seedling. A lot of games in this pool that start with the letter S. All right, next one. We're going down the list. The pool is getting smaller, and the chances of Shaq Fu popping up are drawing ever closer. And speaking of drawing ever closer, Tempest Steve is our next lucky recipient. Tempest, you have drafted Ultima 4 Quest of the Avatar. Congratulations. Way. Now, we move over. Now we go to the wheel. Spin the wheel. We select 1 runner, 1 game, and 1 runner. So, ER, yep, KF, FC, EB. Yes. Cool. What up, y'all? It's been a minute. By minute, I mean literally 15 seconds. I'm bad at time, but you know what I'm not bad at doing? Making terrible segues because I learned from the best. Shoutouts to Count Gooby. And the next runner-up is, in fact, Corrupted Cat. Let's go. Corrupted Cat. You have been drafted. This one's going to be a bit of a reach, but wait a minute. Reach. Halo Reach. Halo Reach? No way. Congratulations, corrupted cat. Oh, what am I doing going over to the other one? I got another set of envelopes to open. Now, Halo Reach is one of those games I actually never finished, but I got to play it a lot. It was very fun. And speaking of fun, we're going to have some more fun opening this next runner envelope. Which is Riz Great Greystar, or Great Star. I mean, they're a great runner. Don't know where that one was going, but, you know. Riz, got it. Riz, you have been drafted a very small game. Wait a minute, small game? Micro Machines for the Genesis? These are bad even by my standards. All right, back to the wheel to spin, make the deal. Y'all know the drill at this point. All right, so one runner, one game. One game, one runner. All right, we have MEFL. We have AZOU. Rock on. We're back at it again. Might not be a Krispy Kreme, but it's here at the Speedromizer offices, which isn't in an office, it's really just my apartment, but, you know, sake of argument. All right, so the next runner of the Speedromizer V Draft Lottery is David TKI. David. David Kraft. Your game is. It's hilarious that I made a Krispy Kreme joke about this. It's Donut Country. I swear to God I didn't rig that. I swear on all that is Speedromizer, I didn't rig that. All right. Rock on. So now we go into the next set. We got 4 stacks left after the next batch is complete. All right, the next runner is SNR Zora. I was gonna say that ain't Donut Country. We had Donut Country. SNR Zora.
Relinquish your pain unto me.
You have been drafted. Kelowna, Door to Phantom Mile. And back over to the table we go. and round it goes. Where it stops, yeah, right about there. One runner, one game. And here's the last set. One runner, one game. All right, we have BH and CU. Cool. And then we have VA and LA. No, it's VA. V as in violin. Yep. And then LA. All right. All right. The desk space is running thin. I have a literal mountain of paperwork. So now, on to the next one, shall we? What do we get dealt? The next runner that we deal is a returning runner from Speedromizer 4, Killed the Joke. This is going to be a fun one. Killed the Joke, you have been drafted. What have you been drafted? Well, as soon as I open up this envelope. Well, you get a little bit of chaos with this next one. Wait a minute, chaos? Urban chaos. All right. Next runner. We have the one, the only, Badass Knight. And Badass Knight, you have been drafted. I was waiting for this one to pop up. You got Moving Out. You don't got mail. This was a game this was the second ever game we had on the very first Speedromizer. So congratulations, you got a little bit of Speedromizer history for the next 90 days. 4 piles left. I'm gonna start doing these 3 at a time just so we can get through it a little quicker. Game. One runner. One game. Alright. You ready? HN for runner. And FW for game. Wait, what? 4H, what? Okay, so we're gonna re-roll those. So this is why we wrote down letters on all of these. So we're gonna, so these two are more than likely somebody's runner and submission game. So we're gonna re-roll these. Just re-roll the game, honestly. How about BR and FK? BR and FK. Alright. So, yeah, so I rerolled both. So it's BR for runner and FK for game. Okay. Alright, second one. My fingers are turning multicolored. WI for game, or for runner. And GV for game. And then HK for runner. NC for game. Yeah. Cool. Alright. Dinged my toe on the table. It was actually getting kind of hot. Going hatless. Let's go. All right, so we're starting off with BRFK, or as I wrote them down originally, March TV. And March. No cap. All right, so March TV, you have been drafted. Red Faction. Congratulations. It is hot in this room, I will say. Yeah, y'all get the authentic hatless DJ. And so next one we're doing is WIGV. LR Flu. And LR, you have received Sushi Cat. Which, it's kind of like Peggle meets Pachinko. It's actually pretty good. God, I love all these little alerts from AutoMod, and we have to approve just because the channel's so brand new. All right, and the last one for this little set, Fail Racer. And Fail Racer, you have been drafted. Oh, you're gonna love this one. You were drafted Barbie and the Three Musketeers. Congratulations. And back to the wheel we go. One game. We have FM and AH. There's EN and ED. And then SX and OX. Cool. All right. And we're back with more hatless DJ. So we're starting off with EN and ED. This will be an excellent selection, I think. Ryushin. However you choose to pronounce it. Ryushin, your game is Spyro the Dragon. That is Spyro 1. All right, AH and SM coming up next. Reinhardt. Reinhardt's coming up to you. Reinhardt, you have been drafted. Your draft game is Portal 2. Portal 2 what? I don't know. That's a question for the submission runner. Inbounds, no SLA. All right, and you know, eventually I'm just gonna start throwing these in the ground because it's. And then the last one, which is SX and OX, we have Verts 505. Verts. Your game is. So that's what one of my, so my randomly selected game came up. And it is WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 Road to WrestleMania CM Punk. You get to play as, in fact, the best in the world. And this is definitely something. It's one of only a few wrestling games that I hold records in. So, unfortunately, you don't get to run the greatest game in professional speedrunning, but SVR09 is just as good. Game. Alright, so HN is the runner. EQ. And then XG. FW. Alright. The next two. What you gonna do when you're doing a draft lottery and you run out of space? Well, I'll tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna select FN or HN and EQ, open them up and see what you get. If it's not in this stack, it's in one of the other three. And knowing my luck, it's probably gonna be the last game we draft. Mr. D Drag is the runner. And your new submission is oh boy. It's not Shaq Fu, but it's something equally as bad that starts with S, and it is Sonic 06. My condolences or congratulations, whichever the situation calls for. And the last two envelopes of the fourth stack belong to Nogthan, probably mispronouncing that. And your game. Ooh. Waiting for this one to pop up. Ocarina of Time Randomizer. Oh boy. You're gonna have some fun with that. I was actually playing Ocarina of Time earlier today. So, the final three. Here we go. One game. Two games. Three games. One runner. Two runner. Three runner. Alright, so we got VC, HG, VC, and then the game is HG. No, VC is the runner. Right there. HG. Cool. That's one. Game is NS. And BC is the game. And the last one is QG TF. And back we are again. My hair is messy. But you know what's not messy is this next submission for VC and HG. And early GG to whoever gets this game, whatever it may be. The runner is in fact Ueg Ariel. Ueg. You have been, your game that is drafted for the next 90 days is Vision Soft Reset. Congratulations. Ooh, I didn't like the sound of that. And then I realized that it's on my laptop. Alright, doing NS and BC. Just tossing these anywhere they go at this point. And, so here's a thumb. And here's Mick thumbs. Or MC thumbs. I don't know which one it is, but it gets a thumbs up from me. McThumbs, you have been drafted, Tinykin. Yes, Illegally Sam. The good news is there are some great games still in the pool. The bad news is Shaq Fu still has not been drafted. Alright, now for the last one of this three bunch, we have QG. And it's Undalvin. And again, I apologize if I mispronounced your name. And TF, which contains the game of... Ooh. This one holds a little bit of sentimental value. Super Mario 64. Submitted by Croa, who was a Speedromizer 3 wild card. That is SM64 16-star. So congratulations. If you need help, reach out to Croa or Killed the Joke. And I'm going to reach out to this handle here and pull the next three. All right, so we have KI, BZ, we have KB, yep, BS, and for the last one we have ZN and DF. Beautiful. So here we are again. So we're going to start off with KIBZ, and then we're going to take a C and see what this person gets. The pile gets larger and my segues get sloppier. The runner is at Corey ____. And Corey, you have been drafted the game of a game that is going to make you move it. Wait a minute, move it. WarioWare move it. Can I get some wahs in the chat? Some wah. All right. We're opening up KBBS. Will this be Shaq Fu? I don't know. We're going to find out, though, together. The runner is RIP WSB, so RIP WSB. Not sure if that's the correct pronunciation. Well, we're gonna figure it out together. And BS contains the game of not Shaq Fu, but in fact, Day of the Tentacle. It's gonna come down to like the last runner that gets Shaq. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm getting right now. We have 2 more, actually. Oh, right. Shot spinning for a good effect. One game, one runner, one game. So we have IX and NR. Yes. Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. We do have one other set of envelopes. I'll do those first. And then we have WB for the game. And KS for the other one. Cool. All right, so evidently I got a jump start on the last little batch, but we're going to crack these open right here. For ZN and DF. The next runner is, in fact, Sleepyhead 08. Same runner who submitted Moving Out. Classic game. And Sleepyhead 08, your game is Heim's Quest. I don't know who Heims is or what their quest is, but apparently they're going on a quest for something. I don't know. Search and truth in the intergalactic journey. Something I didn't select Wild Animals Racing for the pool. All right, so now we're gonna do IX and NR. So right here. I did not, in fact, say Heinz Quest. You need to catch up. All right, so the next runner is Joby. Joby, your game is it won't take place now, but it will take place on the 11th hour. Next runner for KS and WB. KS is Neon Vulture. And out of this envelope, which is the last of the first bunch. Refresh. As in, this event is kind of a refresh for people. First of 2. You good over there? So we're narrowing it down. One runner. 2 runner, 3 runner, 1 game, 2 game. All right, you ready? All right, we have RH, TS. We have NG and DI. And then we have JV, CT. Cool. Coming in clutch. The runner. I see that pin. We'll pull Shaq Fu eventually. The runner is Linear Cannon 17. The game, Fallout New Vegas, which is a classic game, and I was happy to see it submitted for this event. As well as every game that got picked. Thank you so much, everybody. Alright, next one. We have NGDI. Good lord, how tight did I... Toasted Cat. Toasted and Cat, your game is Bug Snacks. Awesome. Bug Snacks. That's a classic. I've seen that at a couple marathons. Congratulations. Alright, CT or JVCT. The runner, Show 2. The runner that submitted all of those Colin McRae rally games. Show 2, your game is. Ooh, I know somebody that's going to be happy about this. Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Submitted by Zojalix. How the heck does that happen? All right. Great series, great community. Check them out. Game. Runner. We have UF. No, US. Yep. Alright, so UF and KR. Cool. We have VW. V as in Victor. And JT. And ZT. And DC. Awesome! Back at it again. US and KR coming up next. I don't know what it is, but it'll probably be the best. The runner is Dark Shot. Dark shots. Your game. Dark shot. Shot, shocks. I don't know. What I do know is your game is going to be an ultimate challenge to run this. Wait a minute. Ultimate challenge? Mickey's ultimate challenge? Congratulations. All right, VWJT coming up next. We have Yadogami, or Yadogami. Yadogami? You have been drafted. Mario Party. Minigame Island 100%. Congratulations. I will say real quick as I'm unrolling the next two, KTJ had some really great games and it was really hard to pick. So ZT and DC. Oh. It is Gamer Guy Gavin. And Gavin you got Sonic Frontiers. Congratulations. All right, so we're down to the last two in the second to last pile. If Shaq's not here, it's in the last one. Game, runner, game. All right, so we have VO. Yep. This is VH. All right, and then we have XF, BP, XS. Yep. Cool. All right. Second to last pile right here. We're starting off with VOZH. And the second to last runner is Falcon Luma. See, I can't pull Shaq because I'm not in the draft pool. I just submitted. All right, Falcon Luma. You got Star Sign. Congratulations. You know, for a game that was banned from the first Speedromizer, you guys are like super excited for Shaq. All right, so XS coming at you. It is Illegally Sam. Illegally Sam. Illegally Sam. You have been given You've been given Shaq Fu! Shaq! What does that say? I can't see the chat, and I can't see it, and my mouth is currently being buried by paper. What does it say? Shaq? What did you put? Shaq Fu alert. Congratulations. You have been given Shaq Fu. And now we come to the last 8 games of the draft lottery. All right. Round and round and round they go. All right. One runner. One game. One runner. One game. One runner. One game. So we have up, so UP. Yep, TE. We have IQ and WH. And we have WQ and QZ. Awesome. First 3 of 8. So WHIQ coming up first. I open those backwards. So we have John and Pawn. John and Pawn, your game is, so I already opened the envelope, Magical Tetris. Congratulations. All right. Next one coming up for you is UP and TE. And the third runner of the final pool, or the final pick, or final pile, Barracks. And Barracks, you have, for the next 90 days, assuming I can get the envelope open, Levelhead. Congratulations. All right, so WQQZ. QZ, but they're going to be cozy. The person that's going to be cozy is Borden Confused. And Borden Confused is going to be cozy playing Sable. Nice little, I forget what game that is. It looked fun though. All right, and just so that we don't have to re-roll or do any shenanigans, I'm gonna open the last 5 now. So we're gonna spin it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 runner, 2 runner, 3 runner. Fourth game, and fifth game. Alright, so we have UT. Sorry, we have RR for runner and UT for game. We have HI for runner and KK for game. We have HM for runner, GU for game. We have WT for runner and EV for game. And the last one we have BJ for runner. Yeah. And RZ for game. Cool. Awesome. So we have our final 5. Down to the last 5 of this last pile. So RR and UT are up first. First of the 5, Kazulu. And Kazulu, you will be running Wolfenstein, the Old Blood. I believe the submission for this was also a GDQ hotfix. I could be wrong, though. Yeah, Wolfenstein is a fun time. Oh, perfect. All right, so now we got BJ and RZ. All right, the runner, Dylan J. Fox. Dylan, your game is... I just realized I know who one of the last few participants are. So this is gonna be fun. We got Vengeful Guardian Rider, which also seemed like a very cozy game when I was picking it. So one of the last 3 participants, excuse me. So we're gonna do HMGU. HM was one of the 3 people I knew it was. It's gonna be my my old music producer, Legit True. All right, my friend. Your very first speedrun, recorded that is, will be... Well, I don't have time to explain what it is, but whatever it is, it's going to be remastered. Wait a minute. Going to be this man's very first speedrun. All right, so we're going to go with KK and HI, or HIKK. It's the correct order. All right. The runner is Istas. Istas, your game is Maldita Castilla. And now for the very last set of envelopes in the draft lottery. The last runner is Ludwig von Koopa. And the last game to be drafted Alien Hominid HD. That was the Speedromizer V draft lottery. Thank you to everybody that makes these events possible. And let's pull up. I was gonna say somebody to raid, but I don't have anybody. Actually, I do have somebody. But thank you, everybody that makes these events possible. You now have 90 days to learn your game. And if you have any questions, if you need help finding things and your submission runner is unavailable, please reach out to me. I'm good at digging and helping people. We're going to go give Germensch a raid because they're super cool. And stay tuned for a further update with details regarding volunteer signups and more details regarding 4.5. So go give Germensch a follow, a warm welcome. They're doing, looks like a sub goal stream. And so I believe we're good to cut to the final screen. As I said, thank you, and we will see you'll see me further down the road. Take care, everybody.